Hi guys, Michael with ownerbuilderclass.com here. So today I want to share with you a really interesting single-story house plan that can be built affordably and provides an opportunity for future expansion. Now you can see the house design behind me here. It's got a ton of curb appeal and is quite efficient to build. Now I'm going to share with you the details of the home design, talk about what makes it special, and give you the cost to build. But before I jump into that, I really want to give you guys, the owner builders out there, a quick update on current professional builder markup and give you an update on lumber prices. So the big national home builders are still achieving near record margins on the homes that they build. So how much money are these guys making right now? Well, as those of you that have been looking for a new home know, existing home listings are down across the country, meaning there's just not that much to choose from in most markets. So new home pricing, it's still relatively strong. So D.R. Horton, one of the nation's largest home builders, just came out with earnings today, and they said their gross profit margins dropped 730 basis points, which is pretty big. So their markup, which was 42% over the last 12 months, has most likely fallen somewhere into the mid-30s for markup. And this gives owner builders kind of the range of potential savings when they build their own home. We're not saying that you're going to save 35 or 40%. We're just saying that this is probably the upper band of what you could save if you actually took on some of the work yourself as well. Now, let's talk about lumber prices, the largest material cost when building a new home. Now, looking at the lumber futures contracts for delivery next month, we see prices are at $380. Now, the highs over the past 12 months were $874. Now, that's a 56% drop in prices over the last 12 months. Now, this is great news for anyone looking to build a new home, except the big builders aren't passing the savings on to buyers. Now, remember those fat margins we just talked about? Now, and this is one of the reasons becoming an owner builder can provide huge savings right now, because you'll get to take full advantage of the savings on the lumber price drops, and there's no builder markup on your new home. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's move on to this really interesting house design available from America's Best House Plans. Now, I want to quickly mention that I have no affiliation with this house plan company. I just like the way they run their business. Now, all cost information that I'm going to share with you guys today is from national cost data books and my personal experience as a home builder, and none of it was provided by the house plan company. So starting with the front elevation of this house design, I really like that white trim on the front. It really pops against that siding. I also like the two reverse gables, those two big columns, and that big front porch as they really spice up this front look from the street. Now, before we do a video walkthrough of the house, I want to quickly show you the floor plan. Now, it's an efficient structure with a rectangular shape for the main house, and then the oversized two-car garage is tucked up into the house design. Again, efficient. It's a 3-bedroom, 2 full bath, 1,521 square foot design, where the master suite is separated from the other 2 bedrooms, giving plenty of privacy from the kids or the guests. Now, the other efficient design component I want to point out here is the lack of hallways, other than that small one outside the guest bath. Now, hallways are very inefficient as they serve only one real purpose, and that is to get from point A to point B. You don't hang out in the hallways or store stuff there. So other than being a great place to put some family photo galleries on the wall, they can be a major waste of space. Now, back to the design. I really like the open concept kitchen to family room, which will provide lots of space for entertaining. Now let's do a walkthrough of the home to show some of the key features. Now, heading through that front door, we enter right into that great room. I really like those big windows and how they splash that area with natural light. And that big open kitchen with island allows people to congregate in the space while food is still being prepped. Now, that rear kitchen door to the big covered patio is a really nice feature, adding another dining option and for extending the living space into the outdoors. Now, these covered outdoor spaces typically cost less than half the cost of the interior living space, so it's really efficient. Now, heading into the mudroom off the garage entry, we see there's space for coats and shoes, and that master bedroom is a generous size for a smaller home at 13 feet by 15 foot 8 inches. Now, heading into the master bath, we see dual vanity sinks, a small window for natural light and for ventilation, and a shower. And off that mudroom entryway, we have a laundry room with cabinet storage and a countertop for folding clothes. Now, we see the garage is 25 feet deep, which should accommodate most pickup and SUV models, and at 525 square feet, it's a bit larger than the standard 2-car garage. So that's the design. Now let's talk a bit about the estimated cost to build this home. I'm going to give you guys the cost to build this plan with 8-foot high flat ceilings, a slab foundation, and with average finishes. Meaning the finishes you see inside this home with the video would be an upgrade, including the tray ceilings, the crown molding, faux beams, and things of that nature. Now, in talking about the estimated cost to build, we're using national cost data. I think I mentioned that before. Your costs may be higher or lower depending on the local market that you're in. I'm also going to give you the cost based on the project being managed by the owner, you, taking on the general contractor role, which is also called an owner builder. Now, for those of you wanting to explore becoming an owner builder, stop by our website at ownerbuilderclass.com. So, looking at this home and applying the national cost data numbers, the overall cost to build, not including the land, would be $232,816. Now, if you wanted to lower this cost, you could eliminate that rear porch and a few of the other features. Now, I think this house plan provides a tremendous value for anyone looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath design with a 2-car attached garage. It's relatively affordable to build and packs a lot of useful space in a relatively small footprint. Now, I'm going to put a link to this home design in the video description below for anyone wanting more information. This is Michael Luckadoo with ownerbuilderclass.com. Thanks for watching.